F-Boy Island is on. It's Nikki Glazer's new show, and God bless Nikki Glazer for getting that bag. I saw in the credits that it said she was a producer too, so she's getting that money. But mm, maybe I won't. Yeah. So I only watched one episode. I'm gonna be honest with you. I only watched one episode because they made a mistake, in my opinion. I watched this episode because of this guy. I think what's his name? Gerald? Does it say his name on his? Oh, Garratt. That's right. Garratt. And you know it's a problem because it's Garratt spelled like how Garratt. A way I've never heard of. Yeah, Garratt. Garratt. Garratt to me is one of the most fascinating people. Like I would watch a show that Garratt was on every day of the week. Like Garratt is to me, and it's underrated because I don't really think people are watching this show like that. But Garratt is like Big Ed, just because he's such a weird guy. I knew I was onto something when basically the premise of this F-Boy Island show. It's on HBO Max. I think everything is every episode is up there now. It's like they bring a boat of guys onto an island. There's like 18 of them or whatever. And 9 of them are good guys and 9 of them are F-boys. And then there's 3 women. And the women have to choose a partner. But they don't know if the guy is a good guy, a nice guy, or an F-boy, which stands for fuck boy. And so this guy Garratt is on, and he's trying to get one of the ladies' attention. Just watch him.
Everyone wants to say Nikita.
Nakia was my number one choice. When I first saw Nakia walk out, I was like, wow, she walks with grace. She's got a beautiful smile. She's very comfortable with herself.
I mean, yo, did you see that girl? Did you see the grace that she was walking with? Oh, yeah. Walks with grace. Like, that's the first thing. When I first noticed Nakia, I was like, that's my girl. She walked with grace, for one thing. I've been looking for a girl like that for a long time. Oh, okay, Garratt. That sounds good.
I would really like conversation. My name is Garratt, and real talk, I would love to have 2 minutes with
Garratt.
Like, it's so clear when you're watching that he didn't have his sentence formed in his head before he leaned in to whisper in her ear. My name's Garratt. Like, real talk? Oh, okay. All right. We're going to put this aside for a second. We're going to have some real talk now. None of this fake stuff. None of this polite stuff. This is going to be some real talk. I'd love to spend 2 minutes with you. Oh, man. Thanks for the real talk.
And real talk, I would love to have 2 minutes with
Like, what is that? And look at the look. I mean, I'm so fascinated by this guy. And real talk, I would love to have 2 minutes with you. That's where you were going? Like, if somebody was like, real talk, I would love. Like, are you going to ask me to marry you right now? To speak with you for 2 minutes. Like, all right. I mean, I guess that didn't require all this. And then, see this look? See this weird look on his face? Like, he's got this look. Like, I just told her something that no man has ever told her. Like, he has this look like he's this amazing wordsmith. Like, I don't think she's ever heard anything like this before. I would love to see how she's going to respond to this. Meanwhile, the whole premise of the show, at least this part of it, is that guys get to have, like, solo time with the girls. Like, all the girls, they're talking to guys alone for 2 minutes. Like, everybody, what? Real talk? I would love to have 2 minutes of your time. What do you got to say to that? Like, ooh, I didn't see that coming.
Garratt just walks up to me and Colin. He was making me feel uncomfortable. I need a double shot.
Can you imagine that? Like, you're such a weirdo that all you do is go up to somebody and say, hello, I'd like to have 2 minutes of your time. And they're like, that is an uncomfortable guy. That guy makes me feel weird. And you're like, oh, I thought these were really the basics. Like, no. You're a big weirdo.
Garratt came on very strong. I'm not quite sure why he's acting like I'm his girlfriend already. It's a little weird.
A little weird.
Go ahead. It's okay. I'll cheers with you later.
He goes, I'll cheers with you later. And she just starts looking in the other direction. Like, I don't know if he thought I'll cheers with you later was like, okay, don't worry. You're not going to humiliate me. I'll cheers with you later. Not I'll share a drink with you later. Not, oh no, we'll catch up later. Not, first of all, like she's the one picking the guy. There's a ton of guys and one girl. And he's like, I'm going to cheers with you later. Well, do I have a choice in the matter? And what does cheers with mean? Would you like to go out and have a cheers? Like, what? Who says that? No, so me and this girl were cheersing the other night. Cheersing? Yeah. Where you say cheers? Yeah. I like to cheers with people. Don't worry. I'll cheers with you later. And watch her. Watch her as like, because he's waiting. Okay, you can see him right there. See, he's waiting because he knows he's got the cheers line. He's ready to tell her that he's going to cheers with her later. So he's waiting right there with that weird look in his eyes going, ho. Wait till I drop this one on her. And halfway through his sentence, she just turns and starts looking at somebody else. I have never seen a more clear indication of, please don't talk to me.
Okay. Cheers with you later.
Oh, Garratt Power is definitely an F-boy. He just tries too hard. None of his game works.
Yeah, I don't think an F-boy is like, first of all, the fact that they have all these adults on television going like, he's an F-boy. Like, it's so weird. But, yeah, I don't think that it's an F-boy move to be like out of your mind. Weirdo. He's a weirdo is what he is.
He literally has no game.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll cheers with you later.
He said it again. It's my favorite part of the whole show. He's so attached to it. I want to play the original one. Oh, I love that. Real talk. I'd love to have 2 seconds with you. I'm going to cheers with you later. I get a shirt. I'm going to cheers with you later.
So big. All right. Go ahead. It's okay. I'll cheers with you later.
Oh, Garratt Power is definitely an F-boy. He just tries too hard. None of his game works. Like, he literally has no game.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll cheers with you later.
Look, he's barely even moving his mouth. He's like right in her ear. I'm going to cheers with you later. Listen to me right now. You don't have to look at me. You don't have to acknowledge me. But I'm going to cheers with you later. I'm going to have a drink, and you're going to have a drink. And then we're going to cling our drinks together. We're going to say the word cheers. Later. You. That might be the new outro to the show. I think I might be giving up 5 styluses. I'm going to cheers with you later. That might be the new outro. Thanks for watching Sam Roberts Now. I'll cheers with you later. I'm going to cheers with you later. I'm going to cheers with you. Oh, Reed Rothschild. He's standing right behind her. I mean, he's on top of her. I'm going to cheers with you later. You hear me? I'm going to cheers with you later. Yeah. All right. We can cheers later. Fine. It's like the 3rd time you've said it. Maybe I'm not going to get too... Real talk? Real talk. Maybe I won't get 2 minutes of your time. I'm going to cheers with you later. Oh, I can't get enough of him. Well, that's why I don't watch the show, because there's not enough Garratt. If it was just all Garratt all the time, I'd be watching every episode. Look at this guy that called him an F-boy because he has no game. Later on in the episode, one of the other guys spreads a rumor. The guy that just said Garratt was an F-boy, well, another contestant told one of the girls that guy is an F-boy. And he's annoyed about it. And he doesn't know who told it. But one of the girls goes, hey, I heard you were an F-boy. And the guy's like, no. And they're like, well, that's what somebody said, but I can't tell you who it was. And he's like, it's probably that creepy son of a bitch Garratt that said it. So he confronts Garratt. And it was, I mean, maybe kind of comforting to know that Garrett's creepiness is not just something reserved for the opposite sex. Garratt is a pan creep. Like, he's creepy to whoever. Watch him try to hash it out with this gentleman who thinks that Garrett's the one that spread the rumor that this gentleman was an F-boy, even though it wasn't Garratt. It really wasn't Garratt. I mean, already, I'm seeing it. Look how long Garratt holds his hand for. Look at him, okay? He's walking by. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, look, instead of just dapping up, look at him. Look how he's holding. He's holding. You see? You see how he's like, I don't know if you could see from where you're, but he's just like holding on to his hand. This guy is trying to ignore Garratt. This guy is mad at Garratt because he thinks Garratt was spreading rumors about him. Garratt wasn't, but he thinks he was. And so Garratt is responding to this negative energy by being like, maybe if I give you some affection, you'll love me. And so he's just holding this dude's hand as the dude tries to walk by. That's the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy who spread the rumor. It was not Garratt. That guy spread the rumor, not Garratt.
What's going on? So, about my date today, I guess there's somebody around here talking shit.
I'm trying to figure it out.
How come you can say talking shit, but you can't say fuckboy? Heard there was somebody around here talking S, saying that I was an F-boy, and I was like, GD. Don't talk S about me and say I'm an F-boy. I mean, what the H? A-hole.
I didn't talk to her at all.
But I'm just saying, are you sure?
I never said anything negative. I never had a chance because I had maybe 30 seconds with her.
That's actually a great defense. He's like, I wasn't able to say anything negative about you because she never cheersed with me. There was supposed to be a cheersing. I told her I was really planning on cheersing with her later, and we never did get that cheers that was promised to me. So, wasn't me. It wasn't me this time.
Like this, I feel like...
Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
I didn't talk to CJ. Maybe your date didn't go the way you wanted it to. Dude, I don't need to try to step on your toes. I will literally let you do that yourself.
Oh.
I don't look at you as a threat.
Then you don't even need to talk to me.
But I think about you as a snake.
That's a bummer.
10 years younger, and he should be intimidated by someone like me.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. Here's the thing. I would imagine everybody's very intimidated by me. Like, that's like that mentality where you're like, I don't know, this person didn't seem to like me very much. I guess they're just jealous of all my success and my sparkling personality. I don't know.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
You don't have to.
Okay. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Talking to you.
Hey.
You good,
No,
bro?
heck, give me some love. Okay? All right.
He needs love so bad. Poor Garratt. He just needs love. Hey, give me some love. Look how bad he wants to he wants to get dapped up a little bit. That's all. He just really wants to get dapped up. See, look at that. He's going right there. He's like, okay, you think I'm a snake. I'm not. Can you please hold my hand again? Can you please hold on to my hand a little bit?
Yeah.
Talking to you.
Hey.
Okay, we didn't shake hands down
No,
there.
heck, give me some love.
Come on, give me
Okay?
some love.
All right. It's all good, dude.
He's like, no. Okay, no, we're still friends. It's all good. It's all good. Like, if somebody was like that to me, like humiliated me and would not dap me up no matter how badly I tried, I wouldn't be like, well, we're still friends no matter what. And let me tell you something, too. I know you think I'm a snake, but I'm going to prove you wrong. We're going to cheers in a little bit. We're going to cheers in a while, and you're going to see how wrong you were about me. So, the reason why I stopped watching this show is because, like, a bunch of idiots, and this is why you need producers on these shows. This is why these shows, if this show is fake, which it probably is, then they totally screwed up. And if it's not, then it should have been, because they screwed up. They eliminated Garratt on the first episode. I would have watched the whole season for Garrett's foibles, but they eliminated him on the first episode. But there was still another moment where Garratt let his soul shine through. At the end, it was down to 3, and somehow the charming Garratt was one of them. And he decided to prove that he wasn't a weirdo at all.
I did not get a chance to really get to know you, although I wanted to give you a chance. Oh, you kind of came off very, very...
I believe that there was a conversation about me cheersing with you that you did not take me up on. That feels like that was in your court. I was on top of you, breathing into your ear and on the back of your neck for a full conversation, if you recall.
strong.
I knew I was gonna get a chance to at least say something to you, and I wrote you a poem.
Oh my God.
That's not a romantic, oh my God. Look at this guy. He's laughing at him. I wrote you a poem. Like, this is a TV show you met this morning.
Yeah.
Nikki.
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh my gosh, yo.
When we fall off the path at times, it leads us to strengthen and sharpen our minds. Some of these journeys we must take alone to find what we search for in a place that's unknown. On the other side, it's calm and it's warm, because when we find love, we're no longer a storm.
What?
Garratt Powers.
Garratt Powers, he signed it himself. He's put his own name at the end of it. Oh, I was wondering who did that. That was an original? Oh, well, cheers to that.
I did not get a chance to really get to know
we
you.
went back to the beginning. I don't know why.
We're no longer a storm. Garratt Powers.
Garratt Powers. Oh my God. You know what he's doing? He's walking over to her to give her the poem. Because he's assuming that she wants to keep his written copy of the poem. Oh my God. So yeah, Garratt somehow, even after the poem, ended up going home. And it's just, once they eliminate Garratt, it just wasn't something I could get behind anymore. We had different visions for what that show should be, quite frankly. My thought was very Garratt Powers heavy. I feel like if HBO Max is looking at that, if anybody needs a spin-off of any reality show, it's Garratt Powers. 10 times out of 10.